Welcome to the springs of the river Buna, one of the largest springs of drinking water in Europe. I am located some 7 kilometers from the town of Mostar in Bosnia. Believe it or not, the water that springs here flows 20 kilometers underground and comes out here, clear and very, very cold. Above the springs is a giant rock, and in it there is a cave where human remains were found dating 8,000 years ago. On the opposite side of the river there is a holy place called Sufijska tekke, which dates back to the Ottoman period. Few kilometers away is one of the best preserved medieval towns called Belgrade, but about it I will talk in another video. This beautiful and clean river flows only 9 kilometers and then flows into the other river called Neretva. Another important feature of this river is that next to the river Zeta in Montenegro and river Neretva into which it flows, it is one of the 3 rivers in the world where can be found a fish called soft-mouthed trout, one of the endemic species. In the domestic, the version is called Neretva soft trout. A local guide can take you by boat directly to the cave where the river springs, so come with me into the cave where the river Buna springs. As I ride the boat, I will tell you some legends about this place. The first legend tells of a terrible dragon who lived in ancient times in this very cave that you can see. Every year the people had to give to the dragon one young girl as a sacrifice. The turn also came to Milica, the daughter of Duke Stjepan. At that time, an underground tunnel led from the city all the way to the spot in the rocks above the very spring of the Buna. The beautiful lady Milica was left in that place to wait for the bloodthirsty dragon to take her away. At that moment, the dervish Salih the Blue came from Syria and fell in love with Milica at first sight, and that love gave him superhuman strength with which he defeated the dragon. Duke gives the dervish his daughter for a wife and raises this holy place called Tekke on the place where Salih killed the dragon. A little break with the legends. Let's hear the guide.
Ovo je rijeka Buna, izvor te rijeke Buna, ova mala pričina. Kako svjetski stručnjaci govore, najveći izvor te pitke vode u Evropi. Prosjek vode još izađe 43 kubika u sekundi. 43.000 litara. Hladna 9,8 stepeni i čitavu je vodu ista temperatura, ne mijenja ništa. Dubina nije ista unutar pećine, s desne strane 10 metara u samom čušku, s lijeve strane od 3 do 4, već se dno vidi, ovdje je najdublji dio, tu je sama dubina 30 metara. Zelenkasto plava ili turkizna boja vode ima u sebi tog minerala kobalta. To se isto može vidjeti po stijeni, ostavlja svijetlo i zelenkaste traze. Znači ovo što se vidi u krug pećine svijetlo zelenkasto, to vam je nivo vode zivi. Toliko nadolje da skoro zatopli ulaz u pećinu. 2008. su na prvi put Francuzi profesionalni ronjenici dolazili ovdje da istraže pećinu i izvor. I ronjili su ovdje u ovom maloj pećini 30 metara u dubinu i 700 metara kroz tunel, najdalje što su dosegli. Dalje nisu mogli, kako kažu, jaki pitni se vode, jaka su vode, nisu mogli to roniti. Čak su jednu sondu donosili s kamena i nije nema. 2008. kad su ovi Francuzi došli, ukrili su na 2 glavne žile dolazili sa sjeverne strane. U pravcu planine Kišne strane, šta po njihovo na rijedu statistici, jedna žila dolazi ispod Bjelačnice, 150 kusur. Glavnom rijeka Buna nije duga, 8 km njezin tok i uljeva se na rijeku. Šta je još tipično za ovu rijeku, vidite unuta endemska vrsta nekolisan asfaltna vrsta koja je svijet, odgovara noće, odgovara visočku. Glavnom Buna je čista, pitka, može pitka početi.
Second legend says that an old man traveled through the city of Belgrade on his white horse with a white beard in a green uniform and headed for the springs. The people searched for him, but he was never found. They concluded that it was a saint who mysteriously disappeared, so they raised tekke. The third legend tells of a famous hero named Sari Satluk. He lived in the late 13th century, and legend is that he left in a will that after his death his body must be taken in 7 countries in 7 coffins, so that no one could know exactly where his body was buried. The coffin can be seen through the window on the door, but it cannot be approached. Enjoy in these beautiful springs of this fantastic river Buna, and in my next video I will visit the famous Bosnian pyramids in Visoko.